Good evening, Huron High School students, parents, and families. I'm Mr. Hudak, the principal here at Huron High School. And I wanted to take a moment just to talk to you prior to our awards night presentation this evening. While awards night has been an annual event here at Huron High School for many, many years, even when I was a student here in 1988, it was thrilling to come to awards night. And I'm really sorry that we have to be bringing this to you virtually. And as much justice as we wanted to give the program, we also have limitations. So we are recognizing each class as a group. Awards will be mailed home to the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Seniors, because your last day is the 22nd of May and it's so close, we're inviting you up here on that day. There are details to come, but your awards will be given to you with your senior letters and your senior breakfast. I really appreciate all of the hard work that you all are doing, families, students, and our staff here at Huron High School. Stay safe and stay strong, Huron. Enjoy our presentation, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of our awards. Good evening, and welcome to Huron High School's 2020 Annual Awards Night. Ms. O'Brien and I are pleased to recognize Huron High School's best and brightest this evening.
Tonight we are proud to honor our students for their achievements. In doing this virtually this evening, we will be having the class sponsors give an overview of the awards for each class as a whole. Awards will be mailed home to students in grades 9 through 11. To our senior class, the class of 2020, we want to see you one last time before your school year ends on May 22nd. Therefore, we have arranged that a senior breakfast drive-thru will occur on Friday, May 22nd at 9 a.m. At this time, we will do a few things, including providing you a bagged breakfast to go, collect textbooks, distributing senior letters and awards, as well as providing you your contents of your locker. Seniors, please watch the Class of 2020 Google Classroom page for announcements and surveys.
We are very proud of all of the students this year. Not only were we successful the first 2 trimesters, but there are positive reports from staff about student engagement and making the best out of 3rd trimester. If each of you stay strong and engage, we will persevere. This year, we have 487 of our 855 students at HHS receiving an award or recognition. That is almost 60% of our students. This is remarkable and speaks to the commitment of our staff to provide opportunities to our students, but more so to the drive and success of our students and the families that support them. Thank you all for your part. Without further ado, I would like to ask Mrs. Jackie Dennis to recognize our freshman class, the class of 2023. Mrs. Dennis.
The class of 2023 has 231 students. 130 of the students are being recognized tonight, which is 56%. 62 students, or 27%, have perfect attendance in the first trimester or second trimester. 13 students earned honor roll with a GPA between 3.0 and 3.499 in the first trimester and in the second trimester. 7 students earned an academic letter with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.699 in the first trimester and the second trimester. 58 students, or 25% of the class, earned principal's honor roll with a GPA of 3.7 or greater in the first trimester and in the second trimester. I'm sorry that our time got cut short in your freshman year, but we had so many firsts together. Our first pep rally, our first powder puff, and so many other things. I can't wait till sophomore year and we can make it even better. Thanks.
And now we would like to introduce the sophomore class sponsors, Mrs. Kayla Hartley and Mrs. Kathy Springer, to recognize the class of 2022.
Thinking back on our 2019-2020 school year, Mrs. Springer and I think back on all of the fun that we've had. Participating in the Powder Tough volleyball game, organizing an awesome coming home dance, and winning tug of war at the coming home pep rally. The class of 2022 has 231 students. 104 of the students, or 45%, are being recognized tonight. 64 of the students, or 28%, had perfect attendance in the first trimester or the second trimester. 14 students, or 6%, earned honor roll with a GPA between 3.0 to 3.499 in the first trimester and the second trimester.
2 students, 1%, earned an academic letter with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.699 in the first trimester and second trimester. And we had 44 students, which was 19%, earn principal's honor roll with a GPA of 3.7 or greater in the first trimester and the second trimester. We look forward to next year and participating in Powder Puff, planning spring flings, starting our plans for prom 2022, and above all, being recognized as HHS juniors. And now we would like to welcome to the stage the junior class sponsors, Mr. Don LaRue and Mr. Pedro Oliva, to recognize the class of 2021.
Hi, Mr. Oliva. Mr. Oliva and I would like to say that we've enjoyed the last 2 trimesters as well as the last 2 years with you guys. We truly miss you. We wish we could see you in the hallways, but unfortunately, here's where we are. The class of 2021 has 199 students. 130 of those students, about 65%, are being recognized tonight. 56 students, about 28%, had perfect attendance in the first trimester or the second trimester.
11 students, 6%, earned honor roll with a GPA between 3.0 and 3.499 in the first trimester and the second trimester. 7 students, 4%, earned an academic letter with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.699 in the first trimester and the second trimester. 55 students, 3%, earned principal's honor roll with a GPA of 3.7 or greater in the first trimester and the second trimester. 2021, you will always be known as the class who swept everything in your freshman year, something nobody ever thinks a freshman class can do. And Mr. Oliva and I are looking forward to that same competitive spirit as we go into your senior milestones. And last but certainly not least, we would like to welcome to the stage the senior class sponsors, Mrs. Chelsea Bonman and Mr. Andrew Tomasek, to recognize the senior class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Mr. Tomasek. I would just like to give a shout out to the class of 2020. Me and Mrs. Bonman really miss you, and we have certainly enjoyed our last 4 years together. The class of 2020 has 194 students. 123 of our students, or 63% of them, are being recognized tonight. 67% of our students, or 35%, had perfect attendance in the first trimester or second trimester. 26 of our students, or 13%, in the class of 2020 have a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or higher.
20 students, or 10%, earned honor roll with a GPA between 3.0 and 3.499 in the first trimester and the second trimester. 6 students, 3%, earned an academic letter with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.6999 in the first trimester and the second trimester. 60 students, or 31%, earned principal's honor roll with a GPA of 3.7 or greater in the first trimester and the second trimester. It has been a pleasure being your class sponsors for the past 4 years. Your class has had to endure a lot these past few months, but we cannot think of a better class suited to deal with those with grace. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Congrats, class of 2020. We will miss you.
I'd now like to welcome to the stage Ms. O'Brien, Assistant Principal at Huron High School, to give some kind words to the class of 2020 and recognize our Chief Pride Letter recipients.
Class of 2020, there's no way that we could have predicted this would happen this year. We are so very proud of everything that you've done, and please don't think for a second that anyone will forget all of the amazing moments you've already had this year here at Huron High School. You will forever be remembered as a class that was full of love and laughter and light, and we hope that you continue to do great things as you go on to bigger and better experiences beyond high school. We will miss you, we already miss you, and we wish you nothing but the best moving forward. Chief Pride is an award and recognition that distinguishes students for their commitment to HHS through academics, attendance, community service, involvement, and personal commitment to success in school all around. We are very privileged to recognize 10 students who showed these commitments through all 4 years here at Huron High School. I am proud to recognize the following students who have earned their Chief Pride Letter: Chloe Bowers, David Bronson, Jonathan Cady, Antonio Chambers, Emily Ferguson, Nathan Holder, Abigail Neiman, Kirsten Timko, Brianna Vargo, Sydney Ziegler. And now to Mr. Hudak to recognize other distinguished Class of 2020 recipients.
I want to take a moment to thank the scholarship donors for helping make the Class of 2020 scholarship recipients' dreams come to fruition. I know each and every recipient is very thankful for your donation towards his or her future. Thank you to all of you. Scholarship recipients will be posted on the Huron High School Counseling Google Classroom and on Twitter. Please look to the Huron High School webpage for that information. Congratulations to all of our recipients. We are so very proud of you. We have 68 students in the class of 2020 who will graduate as part of the National Honor Society. These students will receive his or her stole and pin at the senior breakfast pickup. Thank you to Mrs. Sauer and Mrs. Gietzen for their sponsorship of this organization and working with these young people as leaders in our building. Congratulations to the 68 students. We are very proud of you for your community service, high academics, and ethics. We wish you all the best moving forward. The Principal's Leadership Award goes to a student who has demonstrated leadership at Huron High School and in the community. This year's recipient is no stranger to leadership or service. This person has received numerous awards for her athletics in bowling and softball, including academic state in bowling. This person has made the principal's list all 4 years, receiving academic letter, silver lamp, gold lamp, and academic pen. Has received awards in Spanish, math, language arts, and DECA, to only name a few. Has received certificates of achievement from state representatives, a lieutenant governor, state senator, the current governor of the state of Michigan, chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, and other elected officials. She is receiving more than 5 scholarships. This young lady has been the president of the class of 2020 and an officer for the last 4 years. Part of NHS, SAD, DECA, and Chief Pride Officer. Since first grade, has been part of the Girl Scouts and has earned her bronze, silver, and gold award. She has done volunteer work, including making and donating over 150 masks so far during this pandemic, has volunteered at Kroger for canned food drives, helped package food at Henry Ford for the Kids Coalition Against Hunger, did collections for the Ronald McDonald House, and has volunteered at HHS sorting food and toys around the holidays. I am proud to award the Principal's Leadership Award to Miss Sydney Ziegler for all of her leadership in our school and community during her time at HHS. We are proud of you and wish you the best. Congratulations, Sydney. And now, I would like to take a minute to recognize the class of 2020 graduating top 10. Number 10, graduating with a 4.2491, Hannah Randalls. Number 9, graduating with a 4.3257, Michaela Nye. Number 8, graduating with a 4.3307, Annabelle Hubbard. Number 7, graduating with a 4.3312, Abigail Neiman. Number 6, graduating with a 4.3716, Megan Holloway. Number 5, graduating with a 4.3908, Kyle Murray. Number 4, graduating with a 4.4076, Sophia Stroud. Number 3, graduating with a 4.4820, Haley Bossick. Graduating second in the class and the class of 2020 salutatorian with an impressive 4.4974, Elena Ryan. Elena will be attending U of M Ann Arbor in the fall. Graduating top of the class in the first spot, our valedictorian for the class of 2020 with an impressive 4.5249 grade point average, Mr. Caleb Sandham. Gold cords will be distributed to the top 10 along with the salutatorian and valedictorian plaques and medallions at the senior breakfast pickup on May 22nd. The entire staff at Huron High School, along with Mr. Tomasek, Mrs. Bondman, Ms. O'Brien, and myself, could not be more proud of the class of 2020 and these top 10 graduates. We see bright things in all of your futures and wish these students and the entire class of 2020 the very best. As we conclude this awards night, I want to say I am proud of all the students at Huron High School. We applaud and celebrate all of you for your accomplishments and recognitions. Students, please continue to be vigilant and work hard. Along with your dedicated teachers, counselors, support staff, and administrators, you will continue to be successful and achieve your hopes and dreams. Please engage in your learning activities, check your emails, and respond to surveys in the coming weeks. Stay safe and stay strong, HHS. We at Huron Schools care about you and are thinking about you every day. Thank you and good night.